This is Chicago.
Our program goes back into the history of the college itself. It's been existing for almost a decade, actually over a decade. But the story of Chicago studies goes even farther back. Many of our most distinguished faculty began as undergraduates, people like Louis Wirth and Chauncey Harris, doing research about Chicago while they were students in the college. And this led them to very distinguished careers as social scientists and urban affairs specialists writing about cities. Chicago is not just a host in this context, it's become a partner in sharpening your insights about the world. But it's also important to see that you're giving back, producing scholarship that increases our understanding of the city, and it's often deeply meaningful to the audiences you've been spending your writing about.
Southside Ecology is a class taught by Dr. Allison Anastasio. And not only was it just like the class itself, which was great in learning about Southeast Chicago and looking at things such as whether it be documentaries and narratives about it, as well as like ecological issues that have pervaded it, industrial, cultural. It all was able to be presented to me, but also I could then explore further into what they were and how they really shaped that area. It was so great to do that and also go down there multiple times throughout the course. And then at the end, being able to build a huge tour of Steelworkers Park and present it to a lot of the residents there. It was awesome to see them light up, even if they knew a lot about it, just seeing how other people were presenting it to them, seeing how great their area was in terms of history and today, and wondering what could become out of that.
Intro to Black Chicago with Adam Green was my first like totally Chicago focused class. I had it been touched upon in some of my core classes and classes before that, but I think everyone should take it. I think that it covers so much history that I might not have gotten otherwise. It kind of informs a lot of present discussions about how do we, encompass an entire community? How do we treat everyone fairly? How does our history inform our present?
One class that I'm really interested in, I think it's called Race and Racism in American Schools. And I'm so interested in that because I think a lot of the case studies, it's based on Chicago, but it's also about, education, which I'm really passionate about.
Since a lot of my study has been focused towards Southeast Chicago and that Calumet area, going down there a lot has been very great, just seeing a lot of different crazy places or kind of cool places like Steelworkers Park or a lot of the restaurants down there. There's so much to do there.
The Art Institute is my favorite place to go. I've been 1,000 times with our UChicago Arts Pass. I've taken people who visited me to go to the Art Institute, and they also love it.
Look at a map and learn about the neighborhoods. So when you're out exploring, it's not just your limit. North isn't just downtown. You can go so far north. The L takes you everywhere, and with the student discount or the student Venture card, it's free for all UChicago students, and it's really nice to actually be able to get anywhere at any time.
With all the hubbub of being in a big city and with so much to explore, everyone that I've met has just been so incredibly kind. I think that's something that has surprised me, is that the Chicago, just the pride in one's home and where they live, but at the same time, just being, so excited to show you one's culture or their community. I think that that's something that's really special about Chicago.